Bao Fan China's top tech dealmaker missing. China's top tech dealmaker and investment banker's Bao Fan has become unreachable and has gone missing, according to his company China Renaissance, leaving one of the country's leading investment banks in turmoil. Bao founded China Renaissance in 2005 after stints at Morgan Stanley and Credit Suisse, gradually turning the boutique advisory shop into one of China's top financial institutions, often winning away tech financings and mergers from larger Wall Street rivals. Shares of the company plunged as much as 50% in Hong Kong on Friday following the news. The stock closed down 28%. The board is not aware of any information that indicates that Mr. Bao's unavailability is or might be related to the business and/or operations of the group, the firm said in the filing. Bao is known as a veteran dealmaker in China's tech industry. He helped broker the 2015 merger between two of the country's leading food delivery services, Meituan and Dianping. Today, the combined company's super app platform is ubiquitous in China. Bao started his investment banking career in the late 1990s at Morgan Stanley and Credit Suisse and later went on to serve as an advisor to the stock exchanges in Shanghai and Shenzhen. His disappearance comes despite Beijing appearing to ease away from its crackdown on the country's tech companies which had battered China Renaissance's business. China Renaissance said in a filing to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange on Thursday evening that the company has been unable to contact Mr. Bao Fan and was not aware of any information that indicates that Mr. Bao's unavailability is or might be related to the business and/or operations of the group. The Beijing-based group said its executive committee would continue to manage day-to-day operations in Bao's absence. Chinese business media outlet Caixin reported on Thursday that Bao had been unreachable for at least 2 days. The turmoil at the bank began in September when the group's president, Song Lin, was taken away by Chinese authorities, according to Caixin. Investors close to Bao said his problems were likely to be linked to Song's and hoped the company founder could be freed after providing information to authorities. Bao's disappearance makes him the latest in a long list of Chinese financial executives who have disappeared while being caught up in related corruption investigations in the mainland. Mao Xiaofeng, the president of Minsheng Bank, disappeared in 2015 and was held for 21 months before being released on bail amid a corruption probe at the bank, according to domestic media reports. Yim Feng, the head of Chinese broker Guotai Junan International, was also detained in 2015 but released 5 weeks later after helping Chinese authorities with an investigation. Since coming to power a decade ago, China's leader Xi Jinping has carried out a ferocious anti-corruption campaign to take down many of China's highest officials who have also tended to be his political rivals. In China's tech scene, Bao is known for his dedication and personal touch as he wrangles together financing for the country's hottest startups or cajoles parties into a deal. He closed the merger of food delivery group Meituan with restaurant rating platform Dianping by locking both sides in a Beijing hotel room for a day. China Renaissance later helped the merged company list in Hong Kong. Bao holds a stake of nearly 50% in China Renaissance, which has a 5.7 billion Hong Kong dollars, $730 million US market cap in Hong Kong. The group said it was continuing to operate normally. Bao's disappearance follows those of other high-profile business leaders in China, where it is not uncommon for executives to suddenly drop off the radar with little explanation. In 2020, real estate tycoon Ren Zhiqiang disappeared for several months after he allegedly spoke out against Chinese leader Xi Jinping's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Ren was eventually jailed for 18 years on corruption charges. In 2017, insurance giant Anbang warned shareholders that its chairman, Wu Xiaowei, wouldn't be able to carry out his duties after he was reportedly detained by authorities as part of a government investigation. Anbang at the time cited personal reasons for his absence. Wu was eventually jailed for 18 years. Also in 2017, Xiao Jianhua, a tycoon who controlled Tomorrow Holdings, was seized by Chinese security agents from his room at the Four Seasons Hotel in Hong Kong and taken to mainland China. He was sentenced in August 2022 to 13 years in prison.